G is the function given by the graph below. We're going to use the graph to fill in the blanks in the following sentences. So the first one is, as x gets closer and closer to but stays less than 1. Let's look at where that is on the graph. My x equals 1 is right here. I think about as x gets closer and closer to but stays less than 1, that's numbers in here. And then on the curve that I'm tracing, it would be in here. So I'm getting closer and closer to x equals 1, but I'm staying below x equals 1. Where does it look like I'm getting closer and closer? Well, I can make this g of x close as I wanted to in terms of g of x being 3. If I want to get closer to g of x equals 3, I just need to get closer to x equals 1. So the answer for this first one will be 3. This is exactly the same thing we've seen previously, just in different notation. And this is a verbal description of what it means to say the limit as x approaches 1 from the left of g of x is equal to 3. For the next question, as g of x gets closer and closer to but stays greater than 1, when I think about what that looks like on this graph, I'm going to be saying as x gets closer and closer to 1 but stays greater than. So that's in this region here where x is greater than 1 but approaching 1. And as I get closer and closer on that side, I'm seeing g of x value is approaching 2. We've seen that concept before as well. What this is saying is the same thing as the limit as x approaches 1 from the right of g of x is equal to 2. Then the question is, as x gets closer and closer, but is not equal to 1, so now we're thinking in terms of either direction. Does g of x get as close as we want to a single value? The answer here is no, because it depends on the direction. The limit from the right and the limit from the left do not agree. So we can't just say it doesn't matter which direction you come from. It says if such a value exists, enter it. If no such value exists, enter D and E. So I'm going to enter D and E. The key idea here is to be aware of what these things in words are saying and how they connect to the symbols.